The second claim is linguistic innovation. Just like the topic means, linguistic innovation. Like African Black English, they innovate a lot in English, not only like those rules, no sense rules, but as you know, innovation comes from making something unique. It helps like to master the culture. That is one of the importance of Black English. Like, what you think?
Well, you are basically saying that Black English brought innovation
Yes, that's what I
in the
meant.
world.
That's what I meant in English word.
Do you happen to tell us what kind of innovation you are referring to?
Yeah, pretty cool. Like they sound they sound shorter than some. Yes, they sound shorter. It's like one of the big differences between British and American English. But people forget that Black English helps to make American English more unique. Like instead of saying "Hey, I am fine," you might even bring a "I be fine." Cutting a lot of sounds. That's the way.
You said that instead of saying "I am fine," they say "I be fine." Even if you say "I'm fine," that's good.
Yeah.
It's a short form, man. You don't need to sound like somebody from hood. Yeah, to be shorter. That's not this, man.
You ever seen like a real Black English speaker talking? You might even say, "What the guy man like?"
We had Ashul Speed here past year. We had, and he was one of the example.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. And when it comes talking about Black English, not all the time it's about being shorter or being innovative. Not, man. The problem is they break the rules. Yeah, that's the problem. And when people stand for this, it's like you are actually telling to people to follow this. Yes, when you're saying this.
When you say they break the rule, let me tell you, in my side, we didn't break the rules. We didn't break. It's like we create something new. As long as it's new, it doesn't depend on your rule. You know what I mean?
So, bro, you gotta create your country as well to work with your rule. Yes, because with your rule, you cannot be president with this rule, bro.
We smoking the same cigarette, but you don't know. It's like I need to create a new country, right?
Yes.
So we create a Black community, needing to be like trying to create a new country as we create a new community.
Okay, let's look at this. If you want to be actually a businessman, somebody who works with politicians, presidents, MP, member of parliament, and so on, you need to sound standard. And what you stand for, this is actually a non-standard variation of English. Right?
No, wait there. Even with this standard, you'll be making a mistake. I've just noticed it. It's like we let's say people in the United States of America.
Yes.
Not all of them use Black English, but they use also American English. So when you're saying that politics, all those high positions on like in the government, they need to be like let's say standard way. What you mean? They are in the United States of America. They do have their English, not only sounding like a black one, but at least they have American English. What is different with standard English? So what is your backing up about it? Like standard English or American English? Because I might even bring you a lot of politics people, like they speak in American English. Yeah. And they have high position. Let's talk about Barack Obama, of course. Do you think he speaks standard English?
Yes, he does.
Are you sure?
I'm plenty sure about it.
About it?
Yes. Do you happen to tell us some phrases or sentences he once said using Black English? When? Have you ever heard Barack Obama saying that, "Hey, my nigga, what's up? What's good?"
That's the misunderstanding of the debate, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm talking about American English, you're talking about... I just put aside the Black English, because
yes,
I noticed some...
Black English.
I noticed some of your speech.
I got you.
On your speech, I'm sorry. It's like, you're talking about politicians, they need to be like standard way. Man, they are United States of America.
They must. Yes.
You sure of it?
It's a duty. They must. I'm plenty sure. Have you ever seen like a politician written a report using slang terms, for instance?
That's what I'm trying to tell you so many times, my man. It's not about being like standard way. It's all about being American. I mean, there is something in the middle of our debate that you're trying to take two parts. Instead of just backing your, let's say, your theory in a standard way, you're also trying to take American one. And it's like slang itself is different than American English. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They do use American grammar or even an English different than standard.
What do you mean by saying American grammar? Yeah, what do you mean by saying this? So
American grammar,
apart from standard English, there is another variation which is American grammar.
Yes, I'm saying that.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
That's why there
Can you prove this?
That's why there is.
Can you prove this?
Just wait, I'm trying to go on that.
Yes, I want to know if you can prove this.
I'm trying to go on that. Just relax.
I have my own proofs.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go on that. Relax. It's let me start with a question. What's the difference between American and British English?
Well, the difference based on different parts, like in grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and accent, as well.
So I put standard English in the middle. Are they the same like American, British, and are they the same like in standard way?
Yeah. So when a British person say words like "my family are good," it's acceptable. It's standard English. Yeah, it's standard English. And
It's
when an American,
it's
yes,
acceptable.
it's
Yeah, keep
acceptable. But
going.
when an American say "my family is good," it's also standard. It's acceptable. Yes, there are some basic issues based on this. But when you say "my family be good," "my family be fine," bro, this is not acceptable.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, but you're not like
Yeah.
you're not cutting me like you're not getting what I'm saying.
Bro, I can imagine if you were the president.
No, the
goodness,
debate
you would
actually
be killed.
the debate actually brought up some open some doors that we didn't want to be open. But saying it's like you misunderstand about American and standard English. That's what I'm asking
Yeah,
right now.
So, bro, standard
So-
English. We are talking about the standard. We have standard American English, which is acceptable at negotiation school, high institution.
Standard American
English.
Standard American
English.
Standard American.
Yeah, bro. This is what I'm standing for.
Thank you very much. Yeah, keep going. Now
This
keep
is what
going.
I'm
Now
standing
you're
for.
talking. Now you're talking. And I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Keep going.
And I'm glad to know this. Yeah, we have standard American English.
Okay.
Yeah. When it's come talking about this, we are actually referring to a set of rules, things we need to follow. Yeah. But for African American vernacular English, the way you think, if you think that phone is a cup, you just say, yeah, this is my cup. I want this. Yeah, people will understand you. There's no rule for this.
No,
There's
you're
rule.
wrong. You're wrong by saying there's no rule.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah, because
You're wrong.
I see
Because the
people-
act of saying that's my cap, treating something as a cap, not because it is not, it's a rule.
Yeah,
It's
so
also
you
rule.
say that
It's also rule.
So you say there is rule, but you may say
The rule is being crazy.
You sometimes cut the verbs. Yeah, cut the verbs. And you sometimes replace the wrong verb, like saying "I be fine" or "I fine." And what the rule is in this case, you must be just one rule. Like
The rule
in
is-
standard, we say "I'm fine."
The rule
We
is-
conjugate
the
the verb
rule
in the
is-
first person. But here in Black English, yeah. But oh my goodness, cool, bro.
Okay, your claim is innovation, right?
Yeah, of course.
But let's not try to get the conversation off the facts. Okay?
Yeah.
So in America, I mean, standardized English has been a dominant model of English for decades.
Yeah,
right.
decades. Yes,
So
it
if you say that you mentioned innovation, that it makes no sense at all, because the United States of America has been the economic and the political power. I mean, has become the economic and the political power for decades. So if you say that, for example, you want to become a minister. So I wouldn't say black people coming from the hood, from the streets would manage to become a politician using the backgrounds he has. So it makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I mentioned innovation, right? When I mean innovation, is like, let's take a look on innovation. It's normally something that we take something like in a normal stage and we create it, we make it easier. Normally, it's the action of making something easier. And black people, they consider like they made it easier.
The point is not making it easier.
No, we're talking about innovation. That's what I first talked. I get the definition of innovation. Like
You're talking about innovation in black communities. That's what you mean, right?
as long as we're talking about black English, I have to talk about black issues. Unfortunately, there's no way me to we're talking about black English. You want me to go talking about other innovation? It doesn't make sense. So that's what I think.
So we have to understand that we have to understand how the world is right now, right? We're talking about a society like where standardized English plays a significant role in whether you want to become a lawyer or a cop. So you have to be.
Yeah, like that's what I said. I brought the point of innovation first. Like when I mean innovation, I'm gonna sound more like better saying I'm gonna sound shorter. Instead of like, let's say our talk should take like 3 minutes, but if I go deeply to black English like rules, we might even take 1 minute. I'm saying, like, we cutting a lot of things. We speaking the way we want, and we're not gonna be thinking about like
I think
each
that
other.
black English stands for limitation.
Not for the limitation.
That stands for limitation.
Limitation?
Yeah. Black English stands for limitation instead of innovation. That's my claim. That's my claim.
I disagree with you.
Why do you disagree with me? Why does he disagree?
What you calling by limitation, I call by innovation.
Okay, you call by innovation, right? But like I stated earlier, right? Why do I say limitation? Because you're going to limitate yourself in the streets. I mean, on the streets, right? So that's limitation, because most black people who are so attached to black culture, like Ebonics and all this variety of dialects, they end up, staying on the streets for so long. So That's my claim. So that's why
You mean
that's why I say the black English stands for limitation instead
so
of innovation.
I got your point of view. You mean when something is easier, that's limited. Let's talk about cars.
Black people limitate themselves on the streets.
Not really that. Let's talking about cars. Like we have the one automatic and we have manual ones. You know, like those that when you're driving, you need to put all those things. But look what people say. Like we need to be more like we need to sound easier. They start making up some cars like everything is automated. You're driving an automatic car, like which you might even call that as a limited car, but in reality it's not. It's like a car that came to ease your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like also black English. You know what I'm saying?
I think it has nothing to do with technology. It has nothing to do with technology.
No,
Technology is something different.
I just meant when something is made easier, you're trying to say that no, that's not the way it should be. That's a limitation.
I think they make it easier for themselves on the streets.
We're fighting for us. Better saying, you know, like we need to fight for our goals.
So
as long as they notice they're black, you know, like man, we
from
need
what
to create
from
something
what I
different.
see on social media, I think that black people end up staying on the streets for so long, like I said earlier, because of that. You know, they haven't enough backgrounds to leave that black of that they call black, we call it neighborhood. They end up staying there for so long because of that. Because if they want to leave that environment, they have to change themselves first.
No, that's your mistake. Let's talk about Tupac. First, Black Ink, they like it talks.
So,
no. Let me
let my plane. I'm gonna plane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plane. Wait, hold on. You know, I said that why? Because most black people end up becoming like artists, singers because of that. But it's hard to find black people, especially in from the streets, becoming lawyer. Most of them end up becoming artists.
No,
because of that. That's the only.
So
that's the
I
only
agree
way
with
they
you.
find.
That's good. I give you a thumb, but it's like being lawyer or even working at a job that is formal. That's not the only way of getting money, man. We gotta go.
If I want to hire a lawyer, if I want to hire a lawyer, first I'm going to perceive from your appearance, from the way you talk, and
so you being a lawyer, so you want to get money, right? Let's summarize everything. We go behind
Artist
money.
li-
No, let me explain. We go behind money. No matter the way you're gonna use it to do it, as long as you're not killing anybody, that's okay. And like we need to see the opportunity as community gives to us.
we're talking about formal environments.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
music is not formal environment.
You're
Music,
not gonna judge.
from the music, you end up using a bunch.
No, that's really that, my man. Not really that, my man. Even we have Eminem. Can't like. Let's talk about Eminem. He's white, but he lives through music. What is that? It's not all about like music. Is not the only way for you to be like. As long as you're black, you don't have like means that white people do.
But
I don't mean it.
I think that black people.
You just want to put like formal works. You know, like being a liar, being a politician, yeah, you know, all these stuffs. But I mean, we all go behind money. Ain't matter the way you're gonna use to go through it. That's okay as long as you make money.
I think the
that's
point here,
cool. So
the point here is not making money.
No, it's all about it. As you just mentioning being lawyer, like teacher, doctor. You need to go through standard English. It's okay for you. But let's talk about the condition that the place we are offers to us.
I think the point here is backgrounds. The backgrounds is the point here instead of backgrounds is the point, because if you I think that black people end up becoming artists on music, singers because of that. That's the only way they find easier.
Because of that, you sure?
Sure.
So
that's clear. That's obvious.
It's okay. Let's talk about a big man while alive.
You know,
let's talk about Tupac Shakur.
Okay, go ahead.
He's considered as a prophet. Have you ever heard about Tupac Shakur?
Yeah, sure.
I think you did, right?
I've done.
He's considered as a prophet. He talk about like a lot of things. He's considered as a clever guy, but he's from the hood. He's
Like
from
the music
street.
industry, is different. I don't understand that.
But like
The music industry is different.
What made him bigger? That's music industry.
That's music industry, sure.
And he
but,
wants trying to put himself to politics.
But
That's the
are you going to just focus on the music industry?
Not that, because you're the one that said Black Kings only brings you this kind of opportunity. That's what I'm trying to go against it.
Yes,
because
sure.
No, it's not about it. It's not about it. You just can't be judging people as long because they are in the black community. That's
I'm sorry.